the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go?
Hello, welcome back. I have been in Prague for about a week and a half now, and it's been so fun. I've loved it. I've done so many fun things, and I can't believe I'm going at the end of the month. That's really sad. It's so funny because I feel so at home here, and like I've already built a kind of life, and I've only been here for a week and a half, whereas I lived in Dublin for a year and a half and I never felt that place felt like home at all. So really weird, because I can't really say how much has really changed between the two places, but apart from that, maybe it's the novelty of I'm only here for a month, so I'm really making the most of it. Anyway, I got up to quite a few fun things this week, so I will add them all in kind of like a weekly vlog style setup. If I can work out what happened when, then I'll edit them all together, and hopefully it makes a bit of sense and it's a bit more cohesive, and you can kind of see what life looks like here, working remotely and exploring some of Prague. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder.
I'm so rosy. I just did a 10k run in, I can't remember what the park's called, but basically I got the tram like halfway to this park, got off, and then I did a loop of the, I did like a loop of the park and then like went in and out of some of the paths in the middle because it wasn't like a super big park, but the views were insane. That was beautiful. I'm so glad I did it, because I was kind of like, oh, it's really far. I didn't know if I wanted to do 10k today, but that was amazing. It did rain, which wasn't as amazing. And then I ran all the way back, which did involve running through a lot of tourists, which is never that fun, but I did really enjoy that park, and I will definitely be going back there for running. They had like a little, it wasn't a track, but it was almost, you could make it a track. Like the length of it is actually 600 meters. So it's a very big track. But I did sprint, because I did a sprint down it to see how long it was, because then I could maybe go and do some reps if I'm feeling like training, but we'll see, because that would take a long time to get there for what it's worth. But yeah, I am a bit rosy because of that, and I'm washing my hair tomorrow morning, so I've just left it in its plait, even though it's a bit bedraggled. Now I'm gonna have something to eat, and then depending on how many cafes are open, I want to try and go to a cafe to just sit and edit my podcast, because I've been in here all day working and I want to get, I mean, I know I just went out and ran, but I just want to spend a bit more time out the house because I'm not doing anything this evening. Last night, however, I used Bumble BFF to like meet people, and I went on a Bumble date, and that was really, really fun. She was lovely. We had a mutual friend, which is ridiculous considering like her background is like all over Europe and mine is just Scotland, yet we did have a crossover with this one person, which crazy. But yeah, that was a really nice little spontaneous Tuesday night event, which was good. And I'm actually seeing a couple other people this week from Bumble, so that'll be fun, and it'll make sure I'm not all on my own all the time. But I think this week I'm going to an event on Friday with my friend who's here, so that'll be fun. But for now, I'm here.
How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
Today's Thursday, and I finished all my work for the morning, had some lunch, and I'm about to go to work in a cafe for a little bit, and then also pick up my film pictures, which have arrived, and I'm very excited about it. They have already emailed me them, but I haven't looked because I want to just see them in the flesh first, because I always download them first, which is fine, but I'm like giving myself the anticipation. I'm gonna have a look at them tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna pick them up, and then I'm actually meeting a girl for a bumble date at a cafe later, so that will be nice, hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, and then have a wee wander around Old Town maybe, something like that. It's been quite rainy though recently, but warm. As you can tell, I'm in like a vest top. But it's kind of brightening up, so hopefully it'll stay like that. Either way, I can get the tram literally everywhere, so it doesn't really matter if it's raining. But yes, I'm going to head in now. Through my film pictures and writing on the back like where they were, what it was about for the future when I forget. And oh, they're so good. Here is, I picked out a few of my favourite ones. I love looking back at this. My camera's like, it's quite an old camera and it's a bit shit, so quite a lot of them are blurry, but I expected that. But yeah, here is a few of my favourites. Okay, the camera's shit at focusing, but me, my sister at Christmas, my dad and the dog, and then this fun one of me at Halloween. I made an effort this time when I was using the camera to actually get me in some of the pictures, because this is 36 exposures, and the last time I did 36 exposures, none of the 36 had me in it. So I made more of an effort, and I'm glad I did because I like those ones. But also I'm realising that I much prefer looking back at the pictures I take that have people in them rather than like landscape. Like right there, I went to Tallinn last November and I took so much of the like streetscape and stuff, which is nice, but my reactions to those pictures are like nothing like the ones with people in them. Like there was a few there of my like goodbye meal at Dublin, and oh, so emotional, but I love it. I am just meal prepping there, but I'm actually going to my friends for dinner instead tonight. But tomorrow I think it's going to be quite busy and I don't know if I will have time to make anything, so I'm just making that just now. My bumble date was good today, so I'll be seeing her again, which will be nice. And other than that, I might do a little bit of coffee painting before I go out, because I want to do this picture that the coffee bit will be like the face, and then you can do like colours for the hair. In my head it looks much better than it'll probably end up because my art is very basic, but we'll see. I'll show you what I did last night actually. Is that in focus? I think so. It's good, right? I mean, I copied a picture off Pinterest, so I can't really take any credit. But I was struggling to get use the coffee to get depth. So like the lighter colours and then building upon that with the darker ones. So like I thought this was a good idea because you get like the creases in the dress, so I thought that would be a bit of a challenge. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do another one just now before I head out. Yeah, I love it. I love this little hobby. It's great fun. And I'm gonna send some of those fun pictures to my family and friends because they will also enjoy. So this is kind of what we're going for. I've done a little sketch. I might do the woman all the way down, which is why there's more. Although I'm not really very good at drawing the body, let alone painting with watercolour. Got all my coffee strengths and a magnum. Let's go. And now write your name. Good afternoon. Wow, I'm so tired today. I am not in a good headspace to work really at all. I've just dragged out work for so long that I've barely done anything, which is annoying. So I've made lunch, I went shopping, and ooh, I never tried the hummus. Okay, let me just try the hummus. Okay, we're having this terrible lighting, but I got hummus beetroot. Looks very fancy, doesn't it? It was only like £1 equivalent, I believe. I know I just went shopping, but I have nothing to dip in this. So I'm just gonna eat it like this. That is actually very good. Very impressed. I'm gonna be making some wraps for my lunches next week, so that's the point of it. Tasty. Anyway, I am gonna make a cup of tea and oh, I got a yoga mat, which I am like stretching out, if that makes sense, just now. That is really exciting because my legs really hurt from running and I don't have anywhere to properly stretch because the floor is solid, so I'm pleased about that. Anyway, I'm gonna make tea now and then I'm gonna get on with, what time is it? About an hour of work, and then I am meeting somebody from Bumble to go for a coffee at a coffee shop called La Bohemie. Let me pull up the Instagram because I went in a few days ago. I just like looked on the map. I don't know if I feel like I googled recommendations of like the best coffee shops to go in, and this was one of them. I was already out and it was nearby, so I just went. However, when I went in, it was completely full, so that was really sad. But it looked so good, and I'm not surprised it was completely full. So I am determined to go back. So hopefully today is the day. It's very cozy. Here's like an image. A lot of bookshelves. I feel like it's not doing it justice. Here, it's maybe a little bit better. Oh, sorry, you can see the reflection of the light. That's a wee bit better. But yeah, it just looked really nice and I wanted to try it, so going to be trying that this afternoon. But I really do actually need to do some work today and before I go to coffee shop because I've got a meeting this evening. So, I'm going to do that. And then I'm actually going to an open bar. No, I wish it was an open bar. An open mic night with another person from Bumble. Later this evening, which will hopefully be good, and I might go out after that as well, so we will see. Although I'm so tired, so I might just come home because I am meant to be running tomorrow. But yeah, happy Friday. I am gonna make a tea to get me through the rest of the day. I also woke up with sleep paralysis this morning, which was terrifying. So spoiler, I didn't really do any work. I edited a bit of my podcast and I'm just so brain dead. So I thought the best thing to do was to just stop and then maybe come back to it tomorrow. I know tomorrow's a Saturday, but I'm actually going to be off next Thursday, Friday, so I can do some stuff at the weekend, which will benefit me and everybody. So yeah, I've just done my hair a bit more fun. Oh, I'm going to put this little pink scrunchie on it as well, which kind of matches my little earrings. So yeah, I look a bit more presentable, although we have this going on. But what can you do? After I've met my friend for a coffee, then I have a meeting, and then I've got to go straight to the open mic night. So I don't really have time to make myself look presentable, apart from right now. So that's a productive procrastination. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk now. It's a relatively long walk, so I think it'll be doing me good to clear my head a bit. And I'm gonna listen to a podcast or something, which will be nice. I actually really want to get on the yoga mat right now, but this outfit is not suitable for it, and I'm not going to take it off because it'll take my makeup off with it, and I just don't have time. I need to do the dishes as well, so I basically just wasted this whole morning. Oh well, it happens sometimes, that's fine. Okay, let's go. actually look quite fresh today, which is interesting because I got back at 2 AM last night and I was rather intoxicated, but last night was one of the best nights I've ever had. It was so much fun. I went to a place called Coffis, I think is how you pronounce it, and they have an open mic night every Friday night. And I took a Bumble date with me who I'd never met. Bumble friend date, just to clarify. And we had margaritas and chatted and just got on so well. And like, I know alcohol helps with that, but it was just so good. And we made friends with the girls next to us as well. And all during this time there was an open mic, so there was a samba band that played for ages and everyone was just like improvising, which was so cool, and people like handed out maracas and stuff so you could join in. I mean, as the night progressed it got a bit more unhinged as more people drank alcohol, but like we got there at 7 and I got home at 2, so it was like a long time. I didn't expect that, but yeah. And then by the end, me and the girl I was with, we sang a song together and they accompanied, and then after that somebody started playing Mr. Sandman by the Papini sisters, and I just started like kind of singing along just because I knew it, and then they were like, stop, you sing. I was like, ah, okay. I got behind the mic and then I sang while they played. Unfortunately, somebody videoed it, which I will have included in here, but I'm definitely not including the audio. I was so off key, so bad. But it was so much fun. I still went running. I was so determined to do that because I only have like a limited number of Saturdays I can be with the running club. So I did go for the run. The tram ride was hit or miss. I wasn't sure. I was feeling pretty sensitive, and it's a rather long tram ride as well. But it's fine, we did it. We did the run. That was lovely as usual. We had a coffee and I've come back. I had a training meeting for a volunteer thing I'm doing, and I am now going to sit on my bed and work on the stuff I have to do for that, and also a few other work bits and pieces to do, because Callum is coming next week and I obviously want to take the time off work, so I need to actually get the work stuff done before then. So that's the plan. I'm quite sprightly at the moment, but I think I'm going to crash, and I actually have another event tonight, like a drag screening thing that I'm going to go to with my friend, and I really want to go and I really want to like do it properly, but I also need to work this weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna have like back-to-back tired, hungover days, but also full of work, which sounds like not a fun way to spend a weekend, but so far it's been great. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit and work for a wee while and then try and nap, although I can't really nap, but I'm gonna try and nap and then get up, do a bit of yoga, go to this drag event and sleep like a baby tonight. Very nice and sunny today, the first sun really that I've seen, and so I was gonna work this morning and then go out this afternoon. However, the sun is meant to go in by 12, so I'm heading out now and I'm gonna go to the John Lennon Wall and the castle because I've not been to either of them. I've not really been over there at all on that side of the river apart from running, so I kind of want to see all the touristy bits before Callum comes, even though we'll just do it all again, but still. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm actually taking my sketchbook with me because I bought it in Estonia and I haven't used it yet, and I would really like to try it here because the landscape's so different, so I might find a place to sit and sketch. If not, I'm definitely gonna sit in a coffee shop because I think I'm buying a coffee every day at this point and I'm just touring Prague via the coffee shops and it's actually really fun. So anyway, I'm gonna head now and let's go and explore. This impromptu walk for the John Lennon Wall has ended up being me in this park, and it is stunning. There is cherry blossom trees ahead and I'm really hoping that they come out before I leave.
It's all uphill. I made an effort to find the trail run and I found it, but it's a direct incline. Oh well, I hope the views are good. You might not be able to hear me, but I've made it to the top, I think, and the view is stunning. Sun. We're just ignoring all of that greyness. We have sun right now.
So that takes us up to now, and my boyfriend is coming to visit tomorrow, and we're gonna do all of the touristy things. So if you're looking for things to do in Prague, that will be next. The whole point of me creating these videos is because when I decided that I wanted to like be a digital nomad, I guess, for like a temporary period of time, there was no videos that I could find online about like living in the places as a digital nomad, or I couldn't find many anyway. There was a lot of like how to become one or the truth about it kind of thing, but no actual like, I guess, vlog style videos that kind of shows you what life is like. So I just thought this would be quite useful because it would have been very useful for me to see before I decided to, you know, quit my job, start a new one and move abroad. So that was the whole purpose of this. Also, it's really fun. I love video editing and I've done it for years and years. Most of the stuff I create is not public, but this is, which is bizarre for me, but anyway. I hope it is enjoyed by the people who need it. Today I'm gonna go and help my friend move to her new apartment, and I'm going for dinner this evening with one of the girls I met on Bumble last week, and we got on really well, so I'm meeting her again tonight. I'll see you next week.